Done.
Okay, so let's get right into it and chat about tonight's episode. The group got together on tonight's episode, and needless to say, when a group of exes hangs out, things are bound to escalate. So let's take a look at this clip.
I finally thought about it and sent him a message just setting boundaries. And the text actually didn't require a response. That's the ironic part. But I felt like Orion still decided to respond. And I looked and said, oh, he really hasn't texted back in over a week.
You're just clocking the days?
I mean, I feel like you offer things that you don't follow
I
through
wanted to
on.
give you a thorough response, but I'm still trying to put that message together because it seems like a lot of just psychoanalyzing and honestly a little bit of projection.
I feel very attacked for some reason. I don't understand why I'm feeling attacked for trying to give you what you wanted.
So were all three of you there at this moment?
Yeah, and Orion was there for like a day, so the fact that he's taking over the conversation is comical.
Michael, you were there too. What is your take on this?
If I had an audience with Orion, I probably would have pulled him aside and be like, just let it go.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like at this point, y'all have been divorced, so I hope that both of them can realize that this just ain't it and just keep it moving. So this was also your first time seeing Austin after the divorce.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
I know myself, and I know that when I fall for someone, I fall pretty hard. And so when I'm not able to be with them in that same capacity, it's really difficult for me. So,
Well, at least your spouses showed up. Mine did not.
So how did that make you feel that Brennan didn't show up?
I knew he was probably not. It was raining. He had a softball game. I was like, your softball game's canceled. If you were semi of like a good person, you should still show up. Not surprising.
Okay, well, on another note, how is it going to a meetup with all of your exes?
would not recommend.
After Pizza Party World War V, definitely don't recommend, but I want to make it clear that every time we do these, like, we never have the intentions of how they get so heated. Like, we were all such good friends in the beginning, and I think that's also what hurt us all the most, is that everything went so south, and we all could have never predicted that, and people were angry.
Understood.
And you could feel, like, the tension. To your guys' point, like, I know that's not the intent going in, and, like, sometimes just how the conversation goes that builds. And in fairness, at that time, like, Chloe and I were still together, and I remember at one point I went up to her and I was like, we could just bounce.
Yeah. It's telling that Cameron and Brennan were the only ones not there, because even though Cameron was sick, he still could have shown up for Claire, and I think it shows a lot about them and their characters and their contribution to both Claire and I's marriage.
But didn't Cameron have heart surgery?
He had surgery, but he also was recovering. He wasn't, like, immobile.
He had heart surgery, Emily.
Yeah.
You aren't supposed to be at a bar after having heart surgery.
I think you could be there with water and just stand there.
Like, you've had surgery
a million
before.
surgeries, yeah, but I would probably still, even if I was
head
told,
split open.
even if I was told not to, I probably still would. Just like I got off a plane to do the drag show stuff. Like, I go because I'm going to show up for myself, my husband, and my friends, and I think he didn't text Claire that day, and, like, obviously Brendan doesn't get so I think it just shows a lot about
In
them.
fairness, though.
Okay, well, let's look. The conversation didn't end there, so we're going to put a pin on it.